So today's video is going to be a very different video in terms of pacing and what I'm going to be doing. Normally when I make videos, it's like really fun and it's just showing my life and all my friends and all the things that I do. This is a little different. This is going to be the start of a little healing series for myself, and I hope it can help someone else along the way. I'm going to spend today as much as I can alone. Not alone in my room, but alone doing things that I would normally be reaching out to friends to do. I'd be waiting for someone to do with me. I'm going to be spending that time alone. It is nearly 12, and this is when I'm starting it, and I'm going to just do all the things that I would normally do with friends by myself. And it's going to hopefully help me. I'll get more into it, but first, I need to start driving. Okay, so I'm at Target. I'm just going to do some shopping. But first, I want to talk a little bit. Ooh, people are watching me film. Okay. I have always struggled with mental health. And one of the biggest things for me is that I feel very lonely all the time. And being alone, being lonely, it scares me. But that's why I'm doing this today. I want to heal from constantly feeling alone. Even when I'm with people, I'm alone. Even when I make plans with people, I'm alone. It's just a constant feeling list of being alone, being lonely, and I don't like it. So I want to kind of put myself in that situation of being alone all day, doing the things that I would want to do with my friends by myself. Sitting with myself and allowing myself to be by myself, you know? And also just seeing that I don't always need to spend time with people, and that maybe being around people isn't always the best idea. I'll have more to say, but I'll probably not say it. I'll say it later, just not in a Target parking lot. But there's a big change in my life that I have to actively make, and it's scary, and I don't really want to make it, but it's for the better. And yes, it has something to do with me feeling like I'm alone.
Sleepwalking in our neighborhood, saw some plants moving in the garden. Going crazy, but it don't mind. Then you said that it was alright. All you need is some. Oh, no, you won't see me anymore. Oh, no, but I'm still trying.
So, shopping about done. I needed this. Maybe it's the impulsivity in me right now. That wanted the shopping therapy, but it helped. And I got 3 shirts that I intend to wear a ton, and I know I wear a ton because there's styles of clothes that I've been looking for a really long time and that I wear all the time. The Starbucks is good. Anyway, so now I'm not actually gonna head home. I'm gonna go and paint. Like I said, I want to do things that I would normally be texting a friend to do. Normally I wait for a friend and be like, hey, let's go painting, hey, let's go shopping. Not today. I want to reflect, I want to just focus, and I want to imagine what it's like if I would completely change my life and completely do something different and just decide to be alone. It's scary, and I don't want to think about the changes that I'm making, and I don't want to think about the changes that I've realized in my life that really suck and make me worried and make me wonder if I should cut more people out of my life. But I'll focus on that. I'll think about that a little bit later. I'm going to get to the park first. So I've made it to the park. It's literally across the street from where my best friend lives. I'm not here to visit her though. I'm here to paint by myself. Whoa. Didn't those clouds just look nice a second ago? Were those clouds? I don't even know. But whatever. I'm here to paint. I don't know what I want to paint, but we will find out. I'm putting on my stuff, on my canvases. I have a lot of bags in the car. It's feeling like a pretty good day. A good, just by myself, me day. So, I am all set up and ready to paint, and most of all, I'm ready to talk. I am making a really big change in my life, while other really big changes are happening in my life. I'm going to be a senior in high school next year. I'm going to be considered like no longer a junior in a little under 2 weeks. And it's really, I don't want to say it's scary, because I wouldn't say I'm considering it scary, but it's very odd and it's very concerning. It's not scary as much as it is overwhelming. There's a lot of changes happening in my life. And like I said earlier, I am cutting some toxicity out of my life. A cycle, would you say? And I am very scared too, because the last thing I ever wanted to do was, no longer have this person in my life. They mean a lot to me. They're very kind and caring and sweet, and I feel like they have given me a lot without meaning to. Because of them, I found so many wonderful things, so many wonderful people. But truly, there is a cycle that they also bring. Not only did they bring me joy, but they brought me a cycle of pain and confusion and uncertainty, and something that was so overwhelming and so consuming, like I would struggle a lot mentally. And they never meant to cause me that kind of harm, that kind of pain, but it's still, it still occurred. As much as I really wish I could keep them in my life in the standpoint that they are right now, I genuinely can't. And the adult in my life has told me the hard truth of, you need to cut this person out. Like I said, they're a good person. They're just not good for me. And I think that's like the hardest type of toxic person in my life to, cut out. Because I've been in situations where I knew this person was not good. They were not good to me. They were not a good person. And so I was very easily able to shut them out and be like, I do not allow this type of, toxicity in my life. But the thing is that that's not the only type of toxicity. Good people can do bad things. And it's terrifying when they do, especially when they don't mean to. It really is time to cut it at the source, which is the person that I didn't ever want to cut it from. I didn't want it to come to this, but it does. Guys, the best part of that footage is I had no idea the coffee cup was in the way, but that's kind of expected. I'm not that smart. Anyways, okay. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna take cutting this person out of my life, because I'm not like gonna full on cut them, because they are a part of my life in the standpoint of I genuinely can't cut them. They have some mutual friends. I do go to things that they're also involved in. So I can't like do a full cut out and like run away from this person. But I am going to try and avoid interacting with them as much as I possibly can, which sucks because I like interacting with them. But again, like that isn't something that's healthy for me. And I don't know, this whole thing it's hard. It's really, really difficult. And even that adult in my life was like, the first week, it's going to be hard. You're going to miss this person like an aching limb. I'm not really starting it until the school year is over, because right now I see them practically every day. But it is something that I'm slowly implementing. So I'm going to mix up the paints, but I'm just going to keep talking while I'm mixing up these. I just regularly miss them because they just mean that much to my life, really. But it's hard because while I miss them, I am well aware of the fact that they don't really miss me. And it's difficult. And it's a pattern I've started to notice in other people in my life. And it's terrifying to think that this person is not the only one. I'm choosing to kind of stay away from this person, and the adult in my life has told me exactly why they think that this would be the best thing for me too. Because there has not been a time when I have known them and was fully happy being around them. There was always some kind of hurt. There was always some kind of pain involved. And they haven't been in my life for a super long time, but it's felt like a while. So in the sense of that, the adult in my life was like, if you're never really fully happy when you're around them, that's toxic. That's not good for you. And again, they don't mean to be like this. It is how it is. It really is. That's scary. That's terrifying. And it kind of hurts to know that I really care about this person, but they aren't good for me. And sometimes that's a fault of my own mental health, of sometimes I just struggle being happy, being around people, and being completely there. I think what I want to say next is I'm now alone. I am not that far away from where my best friend lives, and I am choosing to be by myself. And that is a choice I don't normally make. And I don't really want to make it because it's scary. This is what scares me more than graduation. I don't want to be alone. And that's what I'm always so afraid of. That's what I work on a lot of. Am I going to be alone? Am I going to be by myself forever? I don't want that. I'm scared of that. Really genuinely terrified of that. But honestly, emotions don't make sense, and it's not their job to make sense. It's just their job to happen. It's my job to make sense of them. It takes time, and it takes practice, and it takes getting to know your feelings and not being so afraid of them. And I've always been afraid of my emotions because I've always been a highly emotional person. Ever since I was a child, if I was angry, I was super angry. If I was sad, I was really sad. If I was happy, there was nothing you can do except deal with my overexcited happiness. That's just how I was as a kid. And now it's kind of the same way of I'm happy and there's really nothing you can do about it, or I'm mad and there's really nothing you can do about it. If I'm sad, I'm really, really sad. And that's a lot of times why I don't like being alone, because my emotions feel overwhelming and I feel overwhelming. I struggle with self-esteem issues a lot. Yeah, I just do. Now, I don't know if everyone here is wondering what I'm painting, but I'm going to tell you what I'm painting. I'm painting the phases of the moon. The reason for that is because I really like the moon. I really like nighttime. There's something comforting. I've always considered myself to be a night owl. I'm up late at night. My friends know that they can text me really late into the night. I'm probably up. That's just how I've always been. I find it to be really, really peaceful. I find the night to be the one time where you can just be there. You can be quiet, you can be alone, and everything stops. Everything is asleep except for you. There's a comfort I find in the nighttime. There's a comfort I find in the sky. I love late night drives because of that. I love being outside, watching the stars. I love stargazing. This is all just because I really enjoy the night. I really enjoy the sky. I enjoy the peace that you can find in nighttime. Because I'm not peaceful ever. I really am there's always something running through my mind. There's always something I'm going through. But at night, there's only night. There's nothing else. And just for a person who has always had the most chaotic life possible, it's so nice. It's so comforting. And everything is more vulnerable. But at night, people are more vulnerable, and you can get to know a person really well at night. I really just like the nighttime. That's why I wanted to paint it, because if there's something that can give me comfort ever, it's the night. It's the peace of the night. The thing is, I'm not very good at painting. The first time I painted was literally yesterday. But with this has a more meaning to it, and it's gonna look way worse, because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. This is how it's turning out right now. But I like it. This is something new, and I'm trying it alone. There's genuinely none of my friends who know that I have decided to take up painting, and there's something liberating about that. Of my whole life is my friends, and not that I don't love my friends, obviously. I really do, but my whole life is my friends. There's not much that is my own, but this is, and I like that. I like that a lot. And I think it's going to make it a lot easier to, be away from this person that means a lot in my life. I think it's going to be really nice and make it so much easier to let them go, because right now I really don't want to let them go. But in about 2-3 weeks, I'm gonna have to let them go for however long it takes for me to heal, or maybe longer than that, because I may never see them again. And I don't want that. That's scary. I want to see them again. I want to invite them to my grad party. I want all of that. That was an incredible amount of fun. I'm genuinely very happy that I decided to do that. I also ran into my best friend's mother. So she said to come visit the house, so I will, but this is what I made. It's not the best thing in the world, but it makes me really happy and I'm really proud of it. I painted for like 2 hours and it was so nice. I feel really good right now. I'm covered in paint, but I feel happy and I feel alone, and like I had way more fun by myself painting than I probably would have with 5 friends. Yeah. I didn't think about anything really. I just listened to music and painted. I feel really well. It feels really good. And getting to talk about, cutting out toxicity out of my life. And sometimes I think I expect a little too much of my friends. I think I expect them to be types of people that they aren't. And if I want that to change, I have to make the change. So it was a lot of time to think and reflect and just look at things, being creative. And I think I definitely like what I made. But in the meantime, I'm gonna head over to my friend's house, and she's not home, but I'm gonna see her youngest sister, hopefully, and her dog, and her parents. So I should probably start driving. Hi, Thor! Hi, honey! Oh, he's excited. Okay, I'm at home now. Put away all the clothes and set up, put away all my painting supplies. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really, really good. Which is nice because I haven't been feeling great for the past month or so. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like being alone is not so scary. I feel like not having this person in my life is not so scary, and that even if my friends can't do the things that I really want them to, I'm gonna be happy otherwise. I also have paint all over me. Like, these are not bruises. This is just paint all on my leg. My family friend that I ran into were like, "Oh no, are you okay?" I was like, "I'm just artistic, I swear." So, yeah. I'm doing great, but I'm gonna take a shower. My allergies are gonna kick in real soon because I have seasonal allergies. And the season is now for my allergies. Yeah, but I'm feeling really good. I'm trying new things in my life, and I'm excited for that. And it's gonna give me the fun that I'll be missing once this person leaves my life. And I also think I'm not necessarily gonna draw back from my friends, which is what I typically do, but I am going to be less dependent on them for my own fun. I'm gonna be closer with them emotionally, but farther from them when I'm actually physically doing stuff, which I think is going to be a good thing, and it's going to help a lot of things that I struggle with. Lots of self-reflection today. But yeah, I think this is a really good first step in healing. It has been hours since I painted and vlogged and all that stuff, but the video's over. I'm just here to say that today was a good day, and I am excited to try the new things and excited to learn to be alone with myself. And I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye.